will work if you put your phone number in there. If for some reason it doesn't work, you can always contact their support team and ask them how you can verify your account. If for some reason it doesn't work, unverify. I haven't tried it. Every time I open an account, I always verify it. But you're welcome to try it to see if it works. Unverify. If not, just contact the support team if your phone number doesn't work. If you are out of the country or something. All right. But anyway, so now that we have activated our account, you can go to the right hand side here and you can have you have your API keys. Now every time you refresh here, you say you click here, it's gonna refresh, it's gonna give you a new API key. So that's what I'm gonna do to get new API keys after I record all these videos, all right? So that way you guys don't have my APIs. I know some of you try to you know hack into people's software and stuff, and that's not cool. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I know you guys are my students, and you guys, my students don't do that. All right. But anyway, let's go and set this up in our project. All right. So let's open up our PHP Storm or whatever editor you're using, and let's open up our new project, our new installation. So our new installation is, let's see if I can find it here somewhere. All right. I mean the applications actually so many things, it gets overwhelming to go to where I need to go. And let's go to our new installation, which is mail right here. Cool. All right. So to send mail, all right, there are a couple of ways we can do that. And the best way to do this is setting everything up in the .env file. This is your environment, your variables environment here. All right, environment variables page or file, should I say. All right, so this is very safe. Every time you upload this to somewhere else, this is gonna get ignored, especially if you're taking it to GitHub. All right, but anyway, we're gonna touch on that later about sending this to GitHub or using Git. Hopefully we can add a section to this course for that. But anyway, so this is where your mail data, your mail information goes. All right, so you want to put it here so that way it's not available to anywhere else in your application. You don't want to be sending this to somewhere where your important information is there, right? You don't want to do that. All right, cool. So how do we set up Mailgun? All right, all right. So the first thing is the mail driver here. We got to change this to Mailgun. All right, then we change the, well, we got to add a couple variables here. I'll show you right now. Let's go to config, and we have this mail.php here that we have to set up a little bit. And we also have the services page where you can see the environmental variable here, environment variable, mailgun domain and mailgun secret. We need those in the other side in the env file, so that way we can connect to their API. All right, but let's start with mail.php first, all right, and then we'll go to env. So here, the only thing that we have to change here, we have the mail driver is gonna default to SMTP if it's not set up in the environment file. If it's not set up in the env, it's gonna go to SMTP. But we already set it up here, so we don't have nothing to worry about. Then the host is already set up by default to Mailgun. If yours is not, make sure that yours is. All right. We shouldn't worry too much about this here because we're gonna connect here. We're not gonna even use this mail host. All right. So we're not gonna use SMTP. That's when you use SMTP, then you can use all these environment variables. The SMTP, the port, the username and password. That's when you connect it to SMTP. We're not gonna be doing that. So, but if you wanted to, this is where you would connect to SMTP, like to connect to Google. Okay. But anyway, so let's go back here. By default, 587. That's okay. Let's put a from address here. I'm gonna put Edwin at coding, and you can put whatever address you want. It really doesn't matter. Faculty.com. And my name, of course, Edwin Diaz. There we go. And this is all we got to do here. Everything else is done in the EMV, okay? We're not setting up SNTP, so let's go to, let's go here real quick. And I'm gonna take all this off actually. You know what? The only thing that I'm gonna leave is the mail driver. So I'm gonna use mail gun. Actually, it's like this, mail gun domain. All right. And we'll put the domain there later, but right now we need to set this up. Mailgun secret API key. All right, cool. So now let's go back to Mailgun real quick and let's find that. So let's go to domains. And we're gonna be using soundbots, but later on we're gonna set this up to where it goes to our domain because in soundbots, when you're using this, sometimes you can get this to a spam folder. You know, it goes to the spam folder when you use this sandbox sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. So it's better that you go and create your own domain. All right, and to create your own domain, we'll check into that later, but it's super easy. But let's do it like this first and let's try it. And if it goes to spam, we'll try the domain. Even if it doesn't, we'll still try the domain, see how it goes. Okay, guys? All right, so let's get the domain right here. All right, let's go to our application real quick. So I'm gonna paste the domain there, and the secret key is this one right here, actually right here. So I'm gonna say show, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna go back here. There we go. I always keep losing my editor. There we go. There we go. So we got the driver, mailgun, we have the domain, and we have the secret key. And we'll make sure that we put that little symbol there. All right. All right, so after this, all we have to do is set up our route and a test route and see how it works. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture.